friends. There's a place in Southwest Michigan we gotta tell you about tonight. It has a connection to some of the biggest names in music today.
It's also helping the next generation of artists and musicians. And tonight I'm taking you inside Soldier in the heart of downtown Niles. Things are rocking once again inside the historic Leader Publications building. But this staff inside is making Hollywood headlines instead of local newspapers.
We've worked with everybody from Aerosmith to Chris Stapleton, the Black Keys, the Black Crows, Sheryl Crow. We've worked with everybody.
Jen Tabor is the owner of Soldier.
Our tagline is good for your soul, so we try to make sure that everything we do is, good for your soul.
Primarily known for its custom vintage guitar straps. One look at their Instagram and you can see star power.
We started making guitar straps in 2005, and the first year I was in business, I walked into 300 stores with a bucket of straps asking people if they wanted to buy them.
Fast forward to 2023, and that's Taylor Swift wearing a custom Soldier strap on SNL.
If we do have a strap going out to a big artist, we make sure to pass that through the entire shop. So everybody touches it, everybody does something, and that's a good way that when you see Taylor Swift on SNL, it's not a personal win, it's a win for everybody.
Do artists reach out to you with a vision in mind, or do you send them your designs?
A bit of both.
What makes their product so unique is what they use for the straps. Old seat belts.
My dad was a Studebaker collector, and when I went to make the first guitar strap, he had worked at a lot of the auto body places around town and had given me a box of seat belts.
And every groove, cut, and stitch all comes from right here in Michiana. Everything is made right here in Niles?
Yes, our product is 100% made in Niles. We probably work with 6 to 7 different leather suppliers. Over here is our cutting area, so we start where we cut the product. You can see the seat belts in the back, and then it comes over here to our sewing area. We have kind of a finishing and packaging. It's all in one room. It's a nice little flow around this place.
Yeah. And that's not all. This downtown Niles building has been transformed into a rock and roll hub with a storefront and music schools.
I started a non-for-profit last year to fund instruments and lessons for kids.
It's not just music for Jen, it's a way of life, and she plans to leave a lasting legacy in Niles.
We've acquired the space and we have the opportunities, so we're gonna go for it and make it happen.
Jen rocks.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, Soldier is also collaborating with the University of Notre Dame. By the way, you can find some special Irish items in the main bookstore.
Yeah, turn the music off because I have more questions. Turn the music off for a second. Thanks, guys. So we've got to talk about
rock and roll music behind us, not the break music.
If anything. This was an awesome story, by the way, first off.
Thank you.
I've got to ask you, how did you find out about this?
Okay, I have to tell you, the marketing program manager at Notre Dame knew I'm a Swiftie. So because they are selling the Soldier straps now in the bookstore, she said, you talk about Taylor Swift all the time. I got to tell you, there's a really cool backstory to someone who we're selling the straps at the bookstore. And she told me a little bit about it. And then when I met Jen, she is doing such incredible work. This is someone who camped out at music festivals and put the work in. And now it's really paying off for her. Working with the biggest names in music.
Her labor paying off, and they're right here in our backyard. It's benefiting all of us in the best of ways, and especially for music fans out there. They love this piece. That was great stuff.
Thank you.
Play the music. Coming up in 30 seconds.
Now it can go on.